if I go here, I've got my account. I'm going to click on swap. Okay, and you'll notice the account is populated, and I'm going to select my token. You'll notice there are a lot that our provider offers. In this case, we're going to go for ETH right there. Okay. And then we're going to put in 1 because that's how many we're going to use for this demo. And then the token to receive is going to be Neo. We actually support Neo, and in this case, it's called Neo 3. And then this one is actually Legacy. So we'll select that. And then we're going to select our account. In this case, it's the COZ contract admin. You'll notice it's around 81 cents for the transaction fee. The amount that we'll get is 228 Neo. And then we're just going to swap. Okay. And then once you swap, you'll notice this pane that shows up here. We do aim to complete all swaps in under 7 minutes. For large transaction sizes or token amounts, that can take a little longer. We've seen it take up to 2 hours. But for the most part, it's pretty quick. It's, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And you'll notice we have this status indicator here. So we've confirmed the transaction. Now we're waiting for the swap to take place and then verify on the other side. You'll notice in this case, it's on Ethereum. So we've got our Ethereum transaction, and then we're waiting for the transaction 2, which would be on the Neo side. And we've got our fee. And the addresses and everything, as well as, again, this support link, which takes you to the COZ Discord. And then there's also this log button, which is useful for support. If there's an issue, you can provide that to us, and we will facilitate evaluating what happened. Okay, so we're pending, and then we'll just wait for that swap to happen. Okay, and you'll notice now the exchange state is finished. So now we're just waiting on the received transaction or transaction ID to populate here, and then we'll be done. And then I'll show you the updated account state. Okay. So now you'll see we have our N3 transaction ID there, sending address, and we have our receiving address, and it's complete. So now if I go here, and we're just going to go ahead and refresh on the accounts, you'll see the balance is updated, and there is my Neo.